As Solo, Justin and I try to unravel this mystery, fragments of Yvette's past are resurfacing, hinting at a great work and a powerful secret them. All the while, Tina York's desperate attempts to find dirt on me have proven fruitless. I'm maddeningly clean. Meanwhile, Joel's investigation into Yvette's DNA has led him to a startling discovery. My mother's official history was a lie. She was part of an ancient, shadowy organization known as the Guardians. Just as I started piecing together the subtle hints and extreme precautions of my mother's hidden life, my phone buzzed. An anonymous encrypted message, a close-up of my surgical mask taken from inside the operating room. The message confirms it. They are terrifyingly close and know my true identity. But who are they? What is the Guardian's true purpose? And what dangerous work am I now part of? The intricately carved wooden bird felt impossibly light in my hand, yet its presence radiated a quiet warmth. The note, speaking of forgotten wood and mother's legacy, felt less like a threat and more like a gentle invitation from the past. And you are not alone, the words resonated, a comforting promise in the quiet of my study. Later that evening, after the children were bathed and in their pajamas, I gathered them and Justin in the comfortable living room. I held up the small wooden bird. "Look what I found," I said, my voice soft. It was in a package, from someone who knew my mother. Pete's eyes widened, and Cherry, ever curious, leaned forward. Justin took the bird, his brow furrowing as he read the accompanying note. "The truth is carved from forgotten wood. Your mother's legacy is more than you know, and you are not alone." He looked at me, a question in his eyes. "It belonged to my mother," I explained, "or one very much like it. She kept secrets, like a treasure hunt." Cherry exclaimed, her eyes sparkling. "Mommy's getting a treasure hunt." Pete, ever thoughtful, added, "Maybe the wood tells a story, Mommy." Justin chuckled, a genuine warm sound. "It seems your mother left you quite the puzzle, Nora." He looked from the bird to my face, then to the children, a new light in his eyes. "You know," he began, his voice softer, "with all these puzzles and unexpected visitors, it might be safer, and perhaps even more convenient, if you and Cherry moved back into the mansion. Just for a few days while we figure things out." I hesitated, the offer unexpected. My independent nature bristled, but the look in his eyes, the genuine concern mixed with something more. I found myself considering it. "It's a big house," Justin continued, his gaze holding mine, a hint of vulnerability in his voice. "Pete misses Cherry. And I've grown accustomed to having you both around. It feels right, like a family." A warmth spread through me, a sensation I hadn't allowed myself to fully acknowledge before. His admission, so direct yet so gently offered, disarmed me. And the truth was, I felt it too. The comfort, the laughter, the unexpected sense of belonging. It does feel right," I murmured, surprised by my own words, a soft smile touching my lips. "Like a family." Pete and Cherry, their heads tilted, had been watching us with a quiet intensity. The moment I spoke, they erupted. "Yay!" Cherry shrieked, jumping up and down. "We're going to live with Daddy!" And Pete, usually so reserved, actually clapped his hands, a wide grin spreading across his face. A real family. Justin's face broke into a radiant smile, a pure, unadulterated joy that transformed his features. He pulled out his phone. "Chester," he barked, his voice filled with newfound enthusiasm, "I need a special family dinner prepared for tonight. The grand ballroom, everything, and make sure it's perfect." He ended the call, his gaze returning to me, a silent question in his eyes. I met his gaze, a quiet understanding passing between us. The road ahead was still uncertain, filled with hidden truths and lingering threats. But for the first time, the idea of walking that path, not alone, but with him, with them, felt like a plunge I might just be ready to take. Later that evening, the soft glow of nightlights illuminated Pete and Cherry's shared room at the mansion. Justin and I stood by their beds, a comfortable silence settling between us as we tucked in the children. "Good night, Daddy," Pete mumbled, already half asleep, his small hand clutching Justin's. "Good night, my boy," Justin murmured, gently ruffling his hair. Cherry, always a little more spirited, giggled as I adjusted her blanket. "Mommy, Daddy tells the best silly stories." "Oh, does he now?" I replied, a small smile playing on my lips. I'll have to get him to tell me sometime. Justin caught my eye, a warm, unguarded smile on his face. We shared a brief, silent moment, a quiet acknowledgement of the unexpected joy in this shared parenting. As we tiptoed out of the room, leaving the children sleeping soundly, the comfortable quiet of the mansion felt less empty, more like a home. The mansion, once a symbol of my tumultuous past, now resonated with a newfound harmony. The children's laughter echoed through its grand halls, and Justin's presence filled it with a warmth I hadn't known I craved. We were a family, forged not by expectation but by an intricate dance of shared vulnerability and unexpected comfort. Yet, the wooden bird, clutched tightly in my hand, remained a tangible link to a past shrouded in secrecy. What forgotten truths lay hidden within my mother's legacy, waiting to be unearthed? And as we delve deeper into the puzzle, would this newfound family bond be strong enough to withstand the shadows that were surely yet to emerge?
Hi, Nora here. If you are wondering what happens next, then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of Saving Nora Now with the link in the description.